Adventures.
Hey guys, Chuke here from Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, I wanted to test some more 10mm ammo, and this time we got Grizzly heavy 10mm 220 grain bare load. So it's kind of like a mono metal or something. It's not hard cast, but it's their FMJ FP. So we are going to see what it gets on the Chrono. We're going to do a penetration test. I'll give you my final thoughts. Let's check it out. All right, guys, this is what we are working with. First of all, check out this just in case holsters. This is one of his outdoorsman outside the waistband hip holster. He's got all kinds of different options, but you can save 15% with my code CHUKES at checkout. Just go to justincaseholsters.com. But he was going to offer me profits and make it a 10%, but I was just like, just pass it on to the other people. I mean, he gives me a holster every once in a while, and they are literally the best holsters I've ever had in my life. So it's veg tan leather, handmade, veteran-owned, small company. His stitching is immaculate. I mean, I'm just really impressed with his work. But anyways, I feel kind of bad because I started off this channel, kind of built the channel on the Glock 20 and then the XDM and all those striker fired, and then I kind of dumped them. Even though I'm very fond of them, I do think that they are great options, and especially budget options. I'll tell people to go ahead and get that, but I just shoot low and to the left with the Glocks, and a little bit better with the XDM, but this thing I am so accurate with. This 1911 chamber and 10mm Dan Wesson Razorback. It is a safe firearm, nothing in there. Nothing in the magazine, but I get so much good power out of this. It's a 5-inch barrel. I got the grips on there. I put night sights on there. I shoot it so well. So anyways, I typically use the 220 grain Buffalo bore, but this really caught my attention. Thought it was hard cast at first because it was 220 bare load, but FMJ FP. So let's take a look at this. This is what we're going to be testing. Flat nose, going to penetrate well. Heavy, heavy full metal jacket. So 220 grain. It says 703 foot-pounds of energy. I mean, that would rival Buffalo bores. So we're going to see. Let's see what it gets. All right, interesting test. Grizzly, 220 grain bare load, their full metal jacket. 220 grain though, that's big. We got a 5-inch barrel here, Dan Wesson. We are going to see what kind of readings we can get. What does the box say? 1,200 feet per second, so we shall see if we get that. Going for 1,200. No read. Oh, 1144. 1129. 1125. So we didn't get what the box said out of a 5-inch barrel. A little disappointing, but that's not bad energy. So I'll take it. Grizzly heavy 10mm 220 grain bare load. I thought it would be hard cast when I opened it up. It's full metal jacket. Let's see how it does with the Dan Wesson. We got a good shot. All right, a devastating hole in the pork shoulder there. Of course, it shattered a ceramic plate, 1 jug, 2 jugs, passed through the 3rd jug, all the way through the 4th jug, and it's in the 5th jug. Let's get the bullet. That's how I clean my table off, trick I learned from Chuck. Wow. 1 piece, smushed it. Yeah, that's pretty devastating power. I'm actually impressed. I think this is good bear defense stuff. That was good penetration. Well, there you go. We had an average of 1,133 feet per second. So we didn't quite get the 1,200 feet per second that it said on the box, which was a little disappointing because it's a 5-inch barrel. I mean, that should be the standard. But we did get 627 foot-pounds of energy, so that is some pretty hard-hitting 10 millimeter. I would carry that in bear country, absolutely. We didn't have any fails, and out of something like this, the Dan Wesson, this is safe and nothing in there. I thought it was good. I was pretty impressed because I've never really been a big fan of Grizzly because I, stick with Underwood, Buffalo Boar, Double Tap, that kind of thing. But I mean, the price is right too compared to some of the other brands. It's decently priced. It's a good value, and this will work. So it's something that I'm going to save, and if I need to, I may carry it in bear country. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for tuning in. It's Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10 millimeter. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you almost die every time.